In our middle school program, we address the needs of the adolescent and structure our curriculum, field studies, and daily interactions to satisfy their needs. Students need to work. They need to work with their hands and to know that all work is noble. This need is met through individual projects and group projects of their choosing. Students decide how to express what they've learned and use their projects to teach their peers.
And the 7th level do a lot of really interesting internships. Some of them are Nature's Nursery, where they help injured animals. Another one is the Lake Erie Center, where they're working with water quality. And we even have children that go to Cherry Preschool and help with children that are preschool students and explore the idea of being a teacher. In 8th grade, they actually do career explorations, where they choose a career they're interested in learning more about, and they travel all over the country. We have kids go to Colorado, to go to New York City. We have children that have gone to California. They have really been all over.
One way our students are able to fulfill their need to work is through mini-courses and our community outreach program. A mini-course is a 4-week elective that takes the students out into the community. One example in the middle school program has students working together as a business committee to run an arts and crafts show to raise money. Students learn how to run a business by actually running one. They do the research, marketing, production creation, sales, and even balance their own business checkbook. Students also run their own pizza day. They take orders during their break, collect money, keep track of what each person ordered, and figure out how many pizzas are needed. One student orders the pizza, double-checks the order and pricing, writes a check, asks a teacher to sign the check, and confirms the order was placed. Another student counts the cash collected, makes a deposit, and balances the checkbook. That same student is in charge of paying the delivery person, including a 15% tip. Meanwhile, another crew of students is in charge of serving the pizza and cleaning up. They work together and learn from this real-world experience each Wednesday. Students need to be empowered. They need a chance to make decisions, plan activities, and be leaders. They need to be able to make mistakes and know that it is okay. This need is met through planning his or her own day. Students are assigned work for the month and given due dates. Students are also provided with choices regarding which work they choose and how much they complete. Meeting the grade level standards for 7th and 8th grade is always the minimum choice. Most students choose to challenge themselves by doing above grade level work. But it is really the choices they make, the mistakes they make, and how much they learn about themselves that sets them apart. They are learning to plan. They have control over their own day and their own learning. Students need to build community. They need to learn how to live with each other, those that they like and those that they find it harder to like. They need to learn to live with adults. Community building is done through field studies. Students go on 2 major field studies per year. The first one always centers on community building. Students are in charge of every aspect of the field study. They research where they are going, plan and pack for themselves, deal with being away from home, plan out how to live with each other for 4 days or more, and learn to work together and support one another. Grace and courtesy are evident throughout the trip. They must do everything for themselves, care for the environment and each other. Ace Adventure was one such trip. Students challenge themselves on high ropes courses, build leadership through group initiatives, and learn the importance of working as a team. They all attempt river rafting and participate in a canopy tour. Students support one another through these challenging activities.
Another reason we selected Ace Adventure was because of the way in which the activities we selected, such as low ropes, the high ropes, the students challenged themselves, and they would challenge each other into pushing themselves to go a little further, go a little higher, just take themselves to that next step.
Students need the land. They need the earth. They need to camp and hike. They need the connection of being physical in terms of the land and not only typical sports. They need to plant things and care for them as they grow. They need to experience a connection with nature and with where food comes from. This need is met by working with the metro parks and doing stewardship projects. It is also met through field studies that involve camping, hiking, rafting, and solo time. During solo time, each student journals quietly pondering his or her personal feelings. They take time out to find the beauty in nature and solitude. Students need to develop a personal vision. This is the commanding need of the adolescent. They need to begin to understand who they are, who they want to be, and how they can grow into that person. They want to change the world for the better, and they begin to see that they can. They see that they have worth beyond the family unit and see the possibilities of their future. Developing a personal vision is met through each step of the program. Students experience life outside the classroom, they discuss current affairs, they delve into geography and the issues of the whole world. They see how they can make a difference in our class community and take steps to make peaceful interactions with others outside of school and volunteer in the community. They exude grace and courtesy during our travels and look for a way to improve the future of our country and the world. They discuss these problems and look for answers to tough questions during seminar using the Socratic method. They are children of the world.